Hello, Gary, Indiana. I am Ernie Shelby, better known as Lady Sax. I want to invite you all out to my first musical play that's going to premiere in Gary June 25th at 5:30 at the Glen Theater. You can call me at area code 219-887-7729 for more details and tickets. I'm Every Woman.
My husband, Hank, he taught me to live like there's no tomorrow, and we did it all. European vacations, expensive cars, the best restaurants. Life was great till he died. Now there are no tomorrows for Hank, but they're all I've got. Because we never saved a dime.
Thank you guys. What's going down, America? Welcome to another exciting episode of In Your House with Antoine Clemens. We got a granddaddy show for you guys today, but before we get to the show, I want to talk about some things that has been grinding my gears. See, I got to do this right this time, so I'm going to do it right. Arnold Schwarzenegger, former California state governor, is back in the news, but this time not for infidelity, for using state troopers to patrol his private estate. You see, what I think about that, in my personal opinion, in the last 10 years, he's been using the wrong type of protection. That's just my opinion there. So Oprah, if you know, just did her final show just a couple of weeks ago. Any sad faces? Yeah, a little sad faces. See, I'm already having Oprah withdrawal. See, last night, about 4:00 p.m., I was looking under my chair for a prize and crying. So, yeah. I was already having my Oprah withdrawal. Also, something else I want to talk about, Xbox. Xbox has just released a game to show guys how to get girls. You know what the game was about? Cutting off the Xbox. Just cut off the Xbox, you guys. You get some girls, I'm trying to tell you. Thank you. We have an exciting show today. The Gary Community School Corporation Fine Arts Department is going to join us in the living room. We're going to find out what's cooking in the kitchen and what's hanging in the closet when we come back from this commercial break.
Been on the run for 90 minutes. Average foot speed over uneven terrain, barring any injuries, is 4 miles per hour. What I need from each and every one of you is a full target search of every gas station, residence, warehouse, farmhouse, hen house, outhouse, and dog house in that area. Your fugitive has just cashed in his 401k plan, and all he had to do was roll it over.
Learn about rollovers and protecting your financial future, and choose to save.
You can't mess with a big dog.
Welcome back to In Your House with Antoine Clemens. I'm joined at this time in the living room with the Fine Arts Department of the Gary Community School Corporation, headed by Mr. Norman. How you doing, sir?
Hey. It's a great pleasure to be here this afternoon.
Oh, it's an honor for you guys to come in and be in my house tonight. There's a bunch of you guys. I want you guys to clean up afterwards, okay? Mr. Norman, tell us a little bit about what brings you guys here today.
Well, we have 2 teachers and 2 students, and they represent the Fine Arts Fair, which took place back in March. And I got a call from an organization, and you're going to meet this young lady, the Indiana Parenting Institute, and they wanted some pieces of art to use to potentially use as a fundraiser, selling in an auction. So I said, well, we have a big art fair coming up, and there'll probably be more than 1,000 pieces there to look at. And they brought in just a blue-collar group of people who served as judges, and they came up with 5 top winners. And our top winner is Lakiva Duncan. She's here with us this afternoon. She's from Lew Wallace STEM Academy.
All right.
All right. Our second place winner, her name is Blessing Cousins. She could not be here, so we'll go on to our third place winner because he is here. His name is Maurice Diggs, and he's from Roosevelt. And then we have 2 teachers representing Dr. Desiree Simpson from Roosevelt, here with Maurice. And Mr. Richard Hoblitzel, he's from Word Emerson, Visual and Performing Arts. He's representing.
All right.
So that's who we have here today, and we're just very proud of these students and the work they have done, and the teachers who've kind of been behind them, guiding them, helping them.
Great. And this is some pieces of art here. Can I touch it?
Yeah.
Okay, because I break it, I don't want to have to
You drop it, you bought it though.
So this belongs to which student here? Maurice, if you could tell us a little bit about your, hold the art, and tell us a little bit about what made you create this piece of art here.
The first thing that really made me do it was the elephant. I started off trying to make a rat, but it turned out to be an elephant. So when I added the elephant, I decided to add a hippo. Then when I added the hippo, I decided to put a rhino in front. And then with that, I started adding humans. Then one human led to another. Then one led to a human on top of the elephant, one helping it down. And when I started to paint it, I painted it with crystals. And when you paint with crystals, when they come in the kiln, they burst in different colors.
Wow. That sounds like a Bible story you guys first came in. Creation. I'm trying to tell you. This is a wonderful piece of art. Can we get a zoom in of this piece of art here? One of the cameras. All right. So again, we have the humans on top of the elephants and the hippopotamus and the human again, another hippo and a rhinoceros. This is a wonderful piece of art. And how long did it take you to create this piece of art?
About a month.
About a month. Wow, this is awesome here. This is great. Give him a round of applause for this.
Yeah, yeah.
And what's your name again? And speak a little bit into the mic.
Maurice Diggs.
Maurice Diggs, and from Roosevelt.
Yes.
How long you been in the Gary schools?
For about 3 years now.
3 years. You're from Gary? No?
No, I'm from the south suburb in Chicago,
All
Fort
right,
Heights.
Chicago, no. All right, and Mrs. Young lady, what's your city name again?
Lakiva.
Lakiva. And your piece of art is here. You can grab your art and tell us a little bit about what made you create your piece of art.
Should we give her the mic?
Yes, if you can pass her the mic. Don't be nervous, girl.
I don't know.
Does anything come to mind when you look at it?
I was looking around the classroom and seeing what everybody else was doing. And I kind of copied some of their stuff.
Very good. They say imitation is the highest form of flattery, and that's where it's at for us.
And you still got, what place did you get for that?
First place.
And you got first place for copying. See, when I do that in college, they call it plagiarism, so I can't get no, I can't win for that. Art teachers, what do you, you've been smiling the whole time, just been what do you think about the art, you know, when they presented it to you guys?
The students?
Yes.
I thought the work was great. I thought it was great. This is actually my second year doing clay at the school because I had to get used to using the kiln. It's an older kiln. And one other thing about the project that we did with this clay, all the clay was recycled from years and years ago. And it was just really a great experience for the entire class. And one thing that I've noticed particularly regarding Maurice's work is that much of his work includes people helping other people. And so much of his work, the theme that kind of joins all of his work together is there are a lot of images and there's interaction with people helping others, giving others a helping hand, even in some of his masks that he's done. And this recurring icon of an elephant, he's done it in using other materials three-dimensionally as well.
It is a piece of fine art there. We gotta give him another round of applause. This is awesome. This is awesome. Mr. Blitzel, if you can elaborate a little bit.
Yes, I teach drawing and painting at Wirt Emerson, and the class that Blessing Cousins has is a portfolio class. Now, in that portfolio class, I let the students pick their medium and subject matter, anything they want to do. So every student's doing something different. If by some chance you know of somebody out there that wants to go to Wirt Emerson, we're going to have an audition coming up, and we're looking for any talent through music all the way down to the professional
Can I come and audition?
arts. Yes, you can.
All right.
Yes.
How
yes.
we gotta do?
We might not take you because of your age, but that's all right. You can probably pass by looking like, you know.